Hello, peoples. Hello. This is Riven Reaper, and I'm back with my drawing pad. I didn't draw on my other one, so I didn't think it was necessary. Anyways, we can skip the ones that I already showed. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm done with my coloring in and finishing my Creepypasta OC. That was a mistake. It's half of it's a red scythe. I don't know, I think I did good on it. I like it. I did me justice. I did. Anyways, we're continuing on. On the page that I had something that I didn't continue, I decided to do the full body scythe, so I forgot to do the little circles. And here's like the prophecy shit thing. Then it goes to purple, and then all of a sudden the blue one. There's a weird mark there. I don't know. I like the idea of a double-sided scythe in two different styles. This is again from Remembrance Day, lest we forget your honor. So technically speaking, we're not going to forget your honor. Then we have the newer ones. So this is about like why I chose the name Riven Reaper. Riven and Reaper are just two halves of my broken heart. SD is the joy and laughter I no longer have. Signed, SD. For anybody that knows me from Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, blank page. Then never give up. And the reason that the star's sort of crooked and not good is because lots of people told me that my drawings, like, the lines are crooked, it's uneven, it's not good enough. Well, then I sort of as an in-your-face, like, yeah, I'm not giving up. And then also, art doesn't have to be, like, perfect lines and everything. That's what makes it art. This one is So What I'm Different. That makes me special. This gave me the idea of, like, all the hearts are pink and around the same size with a little halo. And then all of a sudden, here's a blue and cyan colored heart that stands out. I guess it's because lots of people say, like, you're weird, you're odd, you're different. Well, yup, that makes me special. This one's one of the newest. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. And it's like a sword entwined with a vine. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. It's also because lately I've been getting a relapse with depression, and also, like, a lot of times I got bullied, and, you know, it's not right. So here's a bit of an encouragement for all the people that are being bullied. And this one is my newest. I actually drew this today. It's trust is giving someone your heart and believing that they won't stab it. I don't know, I got, like, the idea of trusting someone, giving them your heart. I thought this drawing would work. Because, well, it's all wrapped up. It's all nice and fancy. And I've been hurt by people that I thought I could trust. I've lost friends. That's sort of the reason behind a lot of the drawings. So for those of you new, I just did this. Be careful you trust the devil was once an angel. Earlier, all I gave was information on, like, how I thought it worked. But this time, I'm going to be giving reasons behind all of the quotes, because I never draw something just to draw. I draw something because it has a meaning, so sometimes I'll just not draw for a while because I won't have anything meaningful. So this one was because someone I saw as a big brother, someone who I really trusted, betrayed me in a way that no one should be betrayed in. I'm not going to go into detail. It's a pretty ugly past. But, yeah. Then for this one, it's because I used to get bullied a lot, but I also had depressions. I also have mental health illnesses and ADD and all sorts of things. But it's because I used to get bullied a lot, and my mom would always ask me stuff like, what's wrong? Why are you crying? or that, and I just smile and say, oh, it's nothing. And I actually went through a part of my life where I really wanted to commit suicide. Like, not just like a normal teenage suicide phase. No, I mean, like, I had enough of life and I wanted to give it up. I just wanted to, I thought the world would be better without me. This one is because I know a lot of people who say, like, monsters aren't real unless you want them to be, but think about it. Serial killers, they're monsters of their own sort. Murderers, rapists, terrorists, all sorts of things. There are no such thing as monsters, like monsters that have like horns and stuff. No, monsters are people who do things to other human beings that's just cruel. As I explained earlier, this is because I have a friend who's gay, and they're getting bullied a lot about it. So, like I said, it's supposed to be sassy attitude. Sorry, I'm not perfect. Sorry, I don't care. This one, even though it was inspired by a draw-off, it also has a deeper meaning because it sort of represents my heart. Like, I've seen bloodshed, I've seen death. Like, my heart's, like, my emotion, it's currently trapped inside of thorns. Like, I can't go anywhere. My innocence has pretty much been tattered and everything. This one was a request, but it also made me feel like I understand how this person feels. Because if you know Watchitalia, Canada's never noticed, like, never talked to. Everybody's always pushing him around. This one was not only just a request, but I also agreed to it because it sort of embedded my fears. My fear of having, like, my childhood was ripped away from me at the age of 7, so I didn't get to live that out. And then this is sort of like the idea of, like, the person who took away my childhood, like, that seemed, like, it was something that seemed so innocent, yet at the time so malicious. This one, I guess, is because, just before, the request, Cherry Duck and I had a pretty deep conversation of such, and we seemed to get along, so I thought, like, yeah. This one is, as much as it was that, it was also because, like, if you look at Butters, he's pretty innocent-minded. He just goes along with everything, which is sort of how I used to be. And this one is more about the quote, "You're not insane yet," meaning no matter how crazy you think you are, no matter how lost you think you are, you're not there, not yet. Not till you've willingly held a knife to yourself or someone else and thought, I'm done with it. I don't even care anymore. So, yeah, it was more about the quote. This one, it embeds, like, how a heart, even as simple as it seems, can have beauty of sorts, which represents a friend of mine that even after the death of a close friend of mine when I was 10, that person stayed cheerful and motivated me and kept me up when I was falling down. This one, as much as it's just, as people will think it's just my creepypasta OC, it also embeds, what I always saw in myself, because, I'm not the thinnest of girls. I don't have nice hair. I'm not pretty. But inside, I saw myself as, like, whenever I was in a fight, all I could imagine myself as is someone who could kick ass. And I guess that's the feeling of it. This embeds two sides. So, with me, I have two sides. So, the shy, hurts, scared, crying side. And the side that feels like lots of people call me vicious, violent. It's not true. It's just me, like this. It looks cool, deadly, but in honesty, it's just a scythe. This one was because, a friend of mine has a great-grandpa who died in the army, and I decided that it was right, and also as a remembrance for that. And, this one has pretty deep meaning, because when I was younger, I used to always laugh, try to make friends, but then something happened, and my heart got split. Damn, I feel like crying. Yeah, so, no one, no matter how talented, or as in my case, untalented they are. No one's had a perfect life. And then I already explained these ones, but this one has an even deeper meaning. It's also for my fight against suicide and other illnesses, I guess. I guess it's a dumb idea to tell people this on a place like YouTube, but hey. But I think this is the only one where I'm going to be really deep about my emotions, and other times I'm just going to post something like once a week. So anyways, goodbye. You can follow me on Instagram at Riven Reaper, and this has been Sandra Dornbos, aka Riven Reaper. Bye.